What's up, everybody? This is Jon Chesbro with Ebb and Flow Recording, and I'm doing another song production breakdown of my latest single, ForAndre. I'm going to go through how the song evolved and where the inspiration came from, and yeah, here we go. So you can kind of hear that I'm a little sick, but I still wanted to do this video. I've had a lot of technical difficulties trying to get this out, so here we are. We're finally doing it. Thank God. So, the song's called ForAndre. Why is it called ForAndre? Well, it's called ForAndre because Andre 3000. He released a new album, New Blue Sun, and I just thought it was incredible that an artist who came from the band Outkast or the group Outkast did a jazz instrumental album. And me doing instrumental music, I was like, whoa, I can do that. So to me, that was inspirational. And lately, like when I write a song and I have like a demo name for it as I'm working on it, I kind of just keep the demo name. And lately, that's how it's been. Like, it's kind of weird. Like on my album, there's a song called "I Can't Fucking Log In," and that was an older track, and that was the demo name, probably because I couldn't fucking log into something. So, and because the inspiration came right from that album, Andre 3000's new album, to this, I was like, well, shit, here we go. So this is a song. This is a song called ForAndre, and I'm gonna just play the intro a little bit and get you through it, and then I'm gonna break it down. So here it is. The drums are creeping in a little bit. It's gonna get funky right here. And then it's gonna switch right up. Whoa, what just happened? So how this song evolved was, I'm gonna zoom in right here, was just this right here. This vocal space, let's see, on the Maelstrom synth here from Reason. And it was literally just that. Just basically a drone almost. I was like, whoa, that is beautiful. And as the song progressed, I was like, that needs a little something. It needs a little tension and release, not just a drone with it. It needs a tension and release with it, not just a drone. And Friction is a great modular synth here from Reason. Ooh, yeah, damn, I can't see. I am blind. Modeled strings, Friction. And yeah, woodwind pad. This is just one of the presets, I believe. And it has a little bit of tension release in this. Right there. Released into it. And yeah, it was a little spacey. And then I kind of added this funky guitar part here. A little bit of wah, some reverb. Just a simple riff, really. And as the song progressed, you know, you can tell I had the funk throughout the whole part of it. But then I started playing this riff over this vocal space, this drone here. And that really changed the song, and it's a really cool riff. I'll play it, just the riff here. So that kind of gave it this heavy, big element to it. And like I kind of like the texture and the grittiness of that guitar too. I was really attracted by that. And yeah, that was really cool. And then the drums just kind of like stayed put. They came and went here, but Kong. Yep. See what we got here working with the Kong here. Transient shaper and the compressor. The NN Nano here, the sampler on the Kong. Really cool. Just kind of a laid back, laid back groove going with that, nothing too crazy. And yeah, I think that's really all it needed. I mean, sometimes I don't like really complicated drums because like my melodies can be kind of all over the place. And then like there's also a lot of layers here. There's a funk layer, there's a rhythm heavy layer, there's a drone, there's like this tension and release in this woodwind pad here. I got the bass, you know what I mean? So like to keep the drum simple is better. Like simple is better. It's almost just like kind of rounding up the pocket there for me, you know what I mean? Like I just want to keep it real simple and let everything else talk. You know what I mean? The drums are just kind of keeping it in the pocket, keeping that beat going, keeping the drive. You know what I mean? And that's really all I want sometimes. I don't really like complicated drums, being really cool. Like, sometimes it's like, all right. Like, I get it. But I'm biased also. Like, I'm not a drummer, I'm a guitar player. And this is the bass. We'll get into the bass here. And the bass is also really simple. It's literally the same thing throughout the whole song. And it's just to kind of like give this song a completed feel and like complete that low end a little bit here. So this is the bass. Just a drone almost. Right back down. It's just holding the song. It's that glue. Kind of like complete the measure there. So like all together, it's just droning there. The bass and the drums are just that glue holding it all together. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of get that completed feeling. So also something I want to talk about. Oh, I didn't even talk about the percussion. So I don't really like to use loops. And this is like one of the few times I ever use loops from Reason. And usually if I do use a loop, I'm going to fuck it up. Like I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to change it. And of course I'm doing synchronous, the drum fill delay. I think it had distortion on it, and I took out the distortion and the reverb, kind of played with the waveforms a little bit, and really gave it this cool sound. So I'm going to play the percussion. It's kind of like falling. If you have headphones on, you can kind of hear it coming back and forth here a little bit, and I think that's really neat to have like that like slappy textural ping pong thing in the stereo mix. I think that's like really, really cool. And with that, I actually use this as a transition through this song. Ready? So this is towards going into the next part. And also with that transition, I straight up just had some beeps. That's all it is, A lot of people use risers and sweeps. And, sometimes I've been known to automate left to right or right to left in the mix with a swell of a cymbal swell. Like, I've done that in a couple songs already, but this was a little different. you know, and I thought that was really cool. Um, Also, I threw in the pad right there, that tension and release right in that. Well, I'm putting my fingers right here, doing the Italian over here, just giving you some Italian, yeah, flavorings. But yeah. So I'm gonna play this. A little bit of tension. And then that heavy guitar just brings it right back. And this is a very soloistic song. As you can see, there's lead. There's a lead on the front part, lead on the second part right here. Um, Super super simple. Just jamming over it. Uh, Andre 3000's album had a lot of flute solos, and of course, it was jazz, so a lot of improvisation. So I kind of took a piece from that playbook and did exactly that, and I jammed. I just kind of sat, laid back, and just soloed my heart out. I didn't really go in and do a bunch of different takes. I just kind of played through, and just how I felt. And through the second half of the song, it changes up a bit. So the second half of the song is introduced with the heaviness, but also has that funk. So everything's going on. It's crazy. We got that percussion, that like doing those weird fills. You know what I mean? So it's everything's happening at that point. And then to wrap it all up, I use the beeps. When in doubt, beep. I love this ending. I love that. That's how it ends. Just boom, pop, pop. After the really textural bongos right there. And yeah, that is. I'm looking at my notes here. Yeah, that's ForAndre, man. This really was just like a really inspirational piece from my ears to my fingers. It was pretty much almost immediate for me, the way it came out. And yeah, I'm really proud of this one. So go check it out. It's out now. It's on all streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, YouTube, everything, everywhere, all at once. That's a good movie. Check it out. But yeah, this is ForAndre, the song. I'm Jon Chesbro here at Ebb and Flow Recording. Like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Great. I really love you and appreciate you. Sorry it took me so long to get this video up, but I had a lot of technical difficulties. But we finally got it. So thank you all. Peace and love. I'll see you on the next one.